I call it the song of the Outcast. Hey!
wrong.
Unfortunately, many people will never visit an orphanage, a nursing home, or dog shelters. Unfortunately, because then they would have a completely different point of view. Unfortunately, these facilities do not always work well, and not everyone function well. I have cooperated because of my job with many dog shelters, and as well I visited many dog shelters around the world. My mother orphanages, my father also dog shelters, and also because of his mother's age, who lived to the age of 105. But unfortunately, the last 50 years of her existence was with aggressive Alzheimer nursing homes. In Eastern Europe, there are propaganda shelters for dogs, but beyond the capital, the world is different. Dirt is the norm as a result of the disease. Cubs and the elderly have little chance of survival here. Overcrowded boxes cause dogs to bite each other. There is no education and socialization for these pets. Dogs either become more savage or indifferent, and sometimes as well it's possible to say that they became rewired. Many of them never gone outside for the walk simply because people who work were afraid to go. Yeah, I know how it's what you feel now and how it sounds, but it's true. We are afraid to go out with dogs, or afraid to play with them, or afraid even give them meal. It's amazing, but it's possible to meet that situation as well. People should don't work in that place, but unfortunately, because mostly in this area is a problem with work, they work. It's a circle because from these people, these dogs will never learn anything, and as well they feel that someone is scared of them, had sometimes bad intention, and as well it create wrong reaction. Circle closed. Some of them will as well never dog on the walk outside the shelter simply because there is no volunteers and no one as well want to visit that place and take dog for a walk, and there is not enough people who work there, and even if there is enough people who work there, simply they have to clean boxes, they have to give pets meal, and simply there is not enough time for going to the walk with every dog outside. So there is not socialization for that animals, and that is bad because later they are became adopted, they return because they can't find language with people, of course, who adopted them. Of course, sometimes it's as well fault of these people because they have no idea what to do with that dog or cat because they read something in social media or they saw picture of beautiful dog or cat, but they never had any pet before, or simply they think that that animal will sit in the corner like teddy bear, like stuffed animals. So it doesn't work like that. All of them will leave this place with aversion to over dogs or cats. Most will stay here or will die. However, only non-pedigree dogs will not end up here, which is what the FCI has been trying to convince us for several years. One on breeding, bitch or dog, will also end up here. Someone will say that it would be better to put down them, especially someone educated in the American system of test for dogs and cats. Nothing could be further from the truth. It's only on Death Soul that you make a fortune. The dog is dead, but on the paper still exists, so you receive money for it as it would be alive. Where will they end up? No one checked that. Many will come back because people think that they should sit in the corner and learn to listen to them during the day. Smaller dogs and cats are often adopted for dog fighting. Popular adoption, which came from the West for purpose of transplanting organs, is becoming the norm. As well, adoption for medical check. This shelter can be considered as one of the better ones. There are some where corpses lie between boxes and no one sees it for many years until the TV shows up. This is especially true for smaller towns where everyone knows everyone else and it's often connected with rivalry, as well family. The European Union gives huge amounts of money to shelters, as the governments of countries, wherever we are talking about countries that have joined the Union or not, but this money disappears. Mostly they do not go to nursery homes, dog shelters or orphanages, because all those using these places will not ask for it. The money is taken by an official and the boss. It's often transferred to other purpose from the top. Many village shelters exist on paper. It's really profitable business. What is worse, anyone can open these institutions. It's a bit better in the case of orphanage because there is a director with a pedagogical course is required, but the owner does not have to that type of education. No one checks who adopted the dogs and in what condition they exist. Filip Prožek showed it perfectly in the Czech film. Two movies about dog Gump. Unfortunately, this is a movie that has not reached to many countries, but should, because this is a story of dog from shelter, and it showed the whole brutal truth about these places. It is really neat to create the commentary movie created by famous people, famous actor, well-known celebrities who wouldn't be connected with that countries, but will be interested with that case and will be, of course, animal lover, because the matter will again be about foundations that allegedly sponsor of the shelter, for example, also allegedly sponsor the shelter and who also would pay the fee. They will not allow everything to be shown. And the employees do not want to lose their jobs. They really break away, and often they are people who do not care, sometimes as well cruel. someone from the outside who would want to show this pathology and show the people from the West who actually pay the cash in taxes for that place to union, as well those who ruled union, and as well those who ruled that countries, but they should check better where this money for these places goes. And I hope that one day someone brave will be found on that earth and will want to show it, because without it we never ended that pathology. As I told, that shelter is possible to call one of that better. This Warsaw about which you one day will read in newspaper, you really don't want to see.